Welcome to today's episode, another reminder note episode. As always, unscripted, uncut, and today we talk about a really interesting reminder note. Behind every emotion, there is a need. Or, in other words, every emotion we experience point towards a need or something we desperately need inside. I just had this learning in the past years when I asked myself again and again, like, how do I actually feel today? What do I actually need today? And what I found out is actually that there is a truth behind that every emotion, everything we feel points towards the direction of something we need. And I can give you an example. So today we ask this question together. So for example, imagine you are in a breakup situation, okay? Maybe you are in a real breakup situation. Maybe you can just imagine it. There is definitely a feeling of sadness involved. So try to imagine, to shed a light on that feeling of sadness here. How does it feel to feel sad, right? There is definitely a feeling of loss involved, and I invite you now to explore that emotion together with me. So when you're in that breakup situation and you feel the sadness, you can ask the first question, like, how do I feel? And you will identify the feeling of sadness here. And in the second step, you can ask yourself, what do I need now? What is this feeling of sadness telling me? And in most cases, you will desperately feel an urgency, the need to feel loved again, or you need the feeling of closeness or security. You might also experience that you want someone to be close to you, to hug you, to feel physical closeness with someone again, to feel that there is the need of someone being social with you. You might also feel that there is the need that you now need to distance yourself. So creating a separate room here. You don't want to see other people now. You don't want to socialize in the first couple weeks, couple days maybe. So you want to distance yourself. That's also involved of the feeling of sadness here. Or you may also feel the opposite, that you want to be social again, that you want to, especially like in the upcoming weeks, socialize again, that you don't want to be alone, right? There is, of course, probably also the feeling of loneliness involved, which points in that direction that you don't want to be lonely. You're in need of socializing in the upcoming weeks, maybe. So I think you can see that pretty clearly in that example, that behind every emotion there is a need. Every emotion points towards a need and tells you what you actually need to feel better again. And you can experience that, or you can explore that a bit more with other topics as well, with other emotions as well. Try to ask yourself, what do I need, for example, if I'm also happy, right? You maybe feel proud and you want to share that. So you're in need to share that feeling with other people, with the world. So feel free to explore these questions, like what do I feel and what do I need, or where is this emotion pointing towards to? That was a quick reminder, but still not as less important. If you enjoyed this episode, definitely subscribe here on iTunes, Spotify, or YouTube, and I see and speak to you in the next episode.